Cap, Alibi and Maestro, 2 new operators, new map Villa based on all this is based on Italia.
All wrapped in Operation Para Bellum, which goes live tomorrow for those who are who got the year 3 pass. But you can purchase it separately for those who on June 14th for those who have not bought into the year 3 pass.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
So I think we've recapped basically the biggest hits.
Man, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so we're going to pick it back up from where we left off. In addition to the operators in the map, Para Bellum also brings a rework of the clubhouse map, bulletproof camera. The bulletproof camera as a secondary gadget for several operators. Gameplay and balance adjustments. I think we talked about drop shotting also, that's kind of been like tweaked. So it's not as wild for people to exploit and use. Echo in particular is receiving a significant buff and most notably a second yokai drone. So more effective there.
Yeah, there's a pick and ban system that's being introduced with this update. It's available in custom games and allows players to counteract opponents by banning certain operators, which is common in a lot of competitive games.
Wait, what did you just mention? The pick and
ban?
Yeah, pick and ban. Okay, cool. Towers being removed from the ranked playlist brings the ranked map count down from 12 to 11. So that 11 maps will be in the rotation for ranked playlists. And here are Ubisoft's reasons and quotes pulled directly from the patch notes about this change to Rainbow Six Siege. Towers' overall balance is not where we want it to be for a ranked playlist. Due to the size of the map, roamers have an unfair advantage as it takes a significant amount of time to drone and clear the map.
Cool.
Something about their level design team. I don't know if we can...
Is this where we are?
Yeah, this is where we are. Sorry.
I'm still recovering from...
okay, yeah. It's all.
Our level design team direction lends itself to more vertical gameplay. According to Ubisoft, the tower does not include the competitive design learnings that we have applied to other maps. It's weird that this isn't first person, that they've applied to other maps such as the buffed clubhouse and villa, and many areas are too dark for optimal performance. The last thing is that it's difficult to play in a group that does not work together regularly, which that sounds like a you problem to me.
Damn, that's cold. Anyways, if y'all don't know what the ranked maps are, it's Bank Clubhouse, which has been changed. Oregon Cafe Dostoevsky. Did I get that right?
Dostoevsky?
I was thinking of the author.
I mean, yeah, I think it's...
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Consulate,
chalet, border, coastline, skyscraper, theme park, and villa.
There's just those chalet.
Chalet.
That chalet.
I'm a man of culture, dog. Damn.
The casual maps are all maps from Ranked plus Tower, House, Plane, Hereford, Base, Canal, and Yacht.
Cool.
Or yacht, or as the kids say.
I'm gonna yak, dude.
Gross. All right, let's move on from Rainbow Six Siege because we got other things to talk about. Oh, Jesus. What a fucking mess.
It's all right. Hey, E3 is popping up, man. We got our hands on a lot of different places. I actually just hit the intro button for a quick second, but if y'all weren't paying attention, you wouldn't know. But anyway, we're moving on from one multiplayer shooter to another. We're gonna talk about Overwatch now.
Yes.
And a bunch of new social features, and also new Symmetra is playable on the PTR.
Woo! There's 2 big social features coming: endorsements and looking for group, as detailed in a developer update. Endorsements is for recognizing good behavior to other players. You can endorse players for good sportsmanship, good teammate, and a shot caller. And players who maintain lots of endorsements will be rewarded. So game director Jeff Kaplan didn't say what those rewards were, but it sounds nice if you're a nice person to get rewarded for that.
Yeah, there's some encouragement there. You know, sometimes you just need a little boost. I mean, you know, some people be talking shit out there, but they don't matter, or they shouldn't matter. So support good teammates with this new social feature called, what is it called again? Endorsements. So endorse your friends and your good players. This is actually kind of cool. I know some games already have some sort of system here that you can look in someone's profile and see like, oh, he had like 68 commendations for good teamwork or something, or someone who's, I think I remember this being in StarCraft in particular, and it's like, oh, this is someone who's helpful, and you know, it just helps breed a better competitive environment.
Yes. There's also looking for group.
LFG. Oftentimes you type LFG in the chat in a game. It's like for group. So
Dude, I am like totally off it now.
Let me take. I can take this away
Yeah,
for
go
you.
ahead.
All right. So looking for a group, instead of having to type in the damn chat LFG, and you can do this through Overwatch itself now. You can put together a team using specific parameters, and you can lock players into certain roles: offense, defense, tank, and support. So there's a bit more infrastructure to structuring a team, and you can make voice chat compulsory. Compulsory, damn, this is dropping big words in our notes right now. Looking for group is not a matchmaking system, so this is just a way to group together, and you can then go into matchmaking. So it's not like click looking for group and then you're gonna get into a match. This is just a way to group up with people easier.
Soon you'll also be able to set your profile to private, friends only, or public, which is nice. Offense and defense characters are also going to be combined into a damage category for simplicity's sake, which I don't know about that. I feel like there's a distinction between offense and defense that matters, at least to me. I haven't played in a while, but from what I played, because I played a lot in the beginning,
Right.
and I feel like that's a distinction that I found helpful. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, and tweaks are coming to the lunar colony map. In addition to these, in addition to endorsements and looking for group. And where am I? Okay, the next patch also pushes new and improved Symmetra live, but you can only play her on the PTR right now. So Symmetra is getting some big changes, and we are going to run through them real quick.
yeah, she's now defense instead of support.
Photo projector is no longer locks on, but has higher range and damage.
Alternate fire explodes on contact instead of piercing through enemies.
Turrets are launched as a projectile now. You don't have to manually place them.
3 total, down from 6.
And deal more damage, and they have more health.
Teleport, which is her old ultimate, is now just an ability.
And can place the exit further away from herself, and the entrance appears behind her, not back at the base. And the teleporter has less health, though.
Yeah, their new ultimate is called Photon Barrier. It's big enough to cut through the entire map. It has 5,000 health. It's over 8 times the health of Roadhog, who has the most.
That's a
of
lot of
anybody
health.
in Overwatch. One thing I do want to say is re-nerf Mercy or rebuff Mercy. I can't talk.
Mercy.
Rebuff
Mercy.
You cowards is what I wanted to end that with. Fix
man.
Mercy. Why did you do this to me? Yeah, that's what's going on with Overwatch.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, while we're talking about Overwatch, we have a bunch of Overwatch League features going up from Lucy, Timur, Joey, and Richard. They did a bunch of stuff in LA. Lots going up on YouTube and GameSpot, so you can check those out if you're really into Overwatch, and definitely check them out because they put a lot of really quality, hard work into those, and it's really cool.
Yep. Cool. They're rolling those out slowly. So you'll see a lot of Jeff Kaplan, that nice mug of Jeff Kaplan on the site and everywhere you turn.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. So we did Siege, we did Overwatch, and now we're just totally hard right. Let's go.
All right. Let's talk about business. Some serious business in the gaming world here.
Paradox Interactive has acquired Harebrained Schemes, the developer behind BattleTech and Shadowrun Returns. This comes from PC Gamer.
Paradox Interactive, the publisher of games such as Stellaris, Crusader Kings, Europa Universalis 4, and City Skylines, has purchased Harebrained for $7.5 million and a percentage of earnings over the next 5 years.
I like that you went slower as the sentence went on because it got more businessy.
Yeah, you gotta pause for business. Man.
It got increasingly business as the sentence went on. Paradox said on its forums that Harebrained Schemes, quote, will continue to operate with its own internal management and creative teams, designing and developing the games that have earned them their outstanding reputation.
Ooh, snap. Paradox worked with Harebrained Schemes to publish BattleTech. If you're curious about what they're up to recently, you can go check out the BattleTech review, or you can check out the sweet B-roll of BattleTech.
Which I also got to check out some BattleTech. I haven't played a whole lot, but it's really involved, and I know that Ed enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, you can check out the review on GameSpot.com of BattleTech by our good friend Edmund Tran. It's a mech turn-based strategy game. Released to positive reviews back in April, and we have some information actually about those reviews. It's currently sitting at a 78 on GameSpot's sister website, Metacritic. We are related to Metacritic in some sort of weird way, and mostly positive with over 4,000 reviews on Steam. So if you want to get some context as to how good BattleTech is, there you go.
I think the real context is that this chick's name is Trash Can. That's all you need to know. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. All right. Harebrained, or Paradox CEO Frederick Wester called it a fantastic collaboration. He says, Harebrained schemes have proven themselves as a world-class studio with a very talented team within a genre where Paradox wants to be present. In addition, we really like the studio, the people who run it, and their games. These are all absolute hard criteria for us in any acquisition. A lot of business words in there as well.
Yeah, and Harebrained will have a quote. Well, we'll have the quote: freedom to create and direct their games and build their player experiences, something like that. So I guess the story is
it's a janky quote, but basically the freedom to
they're
direct
not
the games creatively.
They're not imposing as much on them. So they have that creative freedom. And I know that's part of when companies get acquired, that's one of the worries they have is like, do we have as much creative freedom as we used to have? And I suppose that Harebrained will be fine in that regard.
Harebrained CEO Jordan Wiseman said that with the growth of the studio and noise of the marketplace, they wanted to find a permanent partner, quote, that could provide them the financial stability and marketing expertise that would allow them to focus on what they love doing, making great games and stories.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, man. According to the president, Mitch Gittleman?
Who knows?
Yeah. The experience that Harebrained had with Paradox fan base was a factor in their decision. So their fan bases, I guess, the people who gravitate towards their games, it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
So I guess, it's a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not fusion. It starts with an S.
Symbiotic.
Close.
Synergy.
That is exactly the word I was looking for. I was going to say Symmetra. So we're just talking about symmetry. No, it's definitely not symmetry. It's synergy. So synergy between Paradox and Harebrained, which is good.
The Paradox forum post answered some of the other questions, including that all Harebrained executives are staying in their current roles, with the only staffing changes coming from the studio's current search for new hires. There are currently no plans for Harebrained to use Paradox IP and vice versa. So,
okay.
Yeah. Instead, Harebrained will, quote, continue to focus on what it does best, which are tactical games with rich stories.
Ooh, rich stories. Harebrained will also support Battletech continually with updates and additional content, and the studio is starting concept development for a new title. Ooh, boy, Battletech was pretty dense, if you ask me. So they're already popping off on a new title, man. That's pretty dope. These are some dope PC games that they do take quite a bit of time to get into because they're so dense, especially Battletech.
Oh, it's one of those that's kind of slow to start because you're figuring out how all of these systems interconnect.
Yeah.
So,
but yes, that is your PC gaming news for now, for the day.
Well, we got one more story for you before we go.
Yes.
From this whirlwind of an episode.
Whoa, boy, man, we're still getting readjusted to being in the studio.
Yeah, and then we'll be right out for E3. To be fair, we just do all of this stuff ourselves. At E3, there will be John-Luc will be super hardcore producing.
He's gonna start snapping at people.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, the audio is messed up. No, he wouldn't mess up the audio in the first place because he's a genius.
Yeah. I'm excited for Jean-Luc snapping at people. If he snaps at you, you fucked up.
That's what that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, last story of the day. Telltale's The Walking Dead's final season has been dated. That's a lot of possessive S's. The Walking Dead, the final season, is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC on August 14th. The Nintendo Switch version is coming sometime later this year.
Cool. This marks the end of Clementine's story. So if you've been following the Walking Dead Telltale games, you're probably very invested in the saga of Clementine. And Telltale specifically says, quote, she's become a fierce and capable survivor. There's a new over-the-shoulder camera system and also has a graphic black art style. Not sure exactly what that means, but that is
it's like
some
capitalized and in quotes. I don't know what that means.
Maybe it's just like more noir looking or something.
Maybe. We can see it right here in this teaser.
Sure,
trailer.
yeah. If y'all want to take a look at that, it's in your face right now if you're watching. And adds unscripted combat scenes, which is something I would not have expected.
Right. Telltale also teased, quote, new types of choices. And then they have a longer quote here. After years on the road facing threats, both living and dead, a secluded school might finally be her chance for a home. but protecting it will mean sacrifice. Clem must build a life and become a leader while still watching over AJ, an orphan boy, and the closest thing to family she has left. In this gripping, emotional final season, you will define your relationships, fight the undead, and determine how Clementine's story ends.
And you can pre-order this starting Friday, June 8th this week. It'll cost $20 and give you access to the whole season with 4 episodes. And you can reserve it on PS4, Xbox One, and you'll have the Walking Dead collection, which has all 19 previous seasons worth of episodes.
Right. I just want to point out Super Mega Loser in Twitch chat says, wow, they still make that, huh? And I probably wouldn't have phrased it that way, but I actually thought that this Telltale's The Walking Dead had ended already.
Yeah.
I totally did not know it was not over. I played the first season and I really liked it. And then I didn't. I knew there was a second season, but I didn't know they hadn't finished it. All right.
It's not ogre. It's never ogre.
Meanwhile, Telltale is working on The Wolf Among Us Season 2, which was pushed into 2019, quote, as the result of a few fundamental changes here at Telltale since we first announced the game last summer.
Cool. Yeah, this is likely referring to the layoffs that if you heard about, there was some layoffs at Telltale last year, but it seems that they are still alive and kicking, putting out the new Walking Dead season that we kind of didn't know was coming, I guess. And The Wolf Among Us 2. You just got to wait a little bit longer for that Wolf Among Us 2 because Wolf Among Us is fire.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite Telltale style game was Wolf Among Us 1.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I reviewed a bunch of the Guardians of the Galaxy ones. They were all right.
Yeah, it got to a point where they were kind of like, all right, we kind of get it. Like,
Yeah.
they're not bad.
Well,
it's just...
The thing that I didn't like too much was that I didn't feel like they iterated on their formula at all with the Guardians of the Galaxy ones. And also, it was like, yeah, Thanos, you know. We've got so much about Thanos out there. You don't, you know. So anyway,
yes,
there's that.
My friends keep texting me lewd pictures of Thanos, is what I want to say. Now let's move on.
Because of his chin?
No. There's I'll show you later.
I don't know if I
2
wanna
days,
see.
2 days in a row where I like stop myself from saying something that I shouldn't be saying on live air. But if you follow me on Twitter, that's how I get you. Follow me on Twitter for all your lewd Thanos pictures.
I think actually one thing I wish we could have talked about today is that Pokemon Company clarified the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee online service, which was a huge misinformation thing going around. And I tweeted about it. I tweeted out the story.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation because of, I think, a mistranslation or a misinterpretation of an answer.
Oh, no.
But there was people were speculating basically based on this one misinformation bit that there wouldn't be any online play in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and that's not the case. There will be online, local, and over the internet. And it will require the Nintendo Online service, which is launching in September. Those games come out in November.
Okay.
So that's just something that I wanted to mention. Follow me for more Pokemon news at Inky Dojiko, INKYDOJIKKO. And
Real talk. Callie's got you covered with Pokemon. She's a Pokemon master around these parts of the office. Who's almost to your level in terms of Pokemon expertise? Is there even? There's, okay. Sorry.
Will Potter knows a lot about the trading card game.
Oh, in particular, just trading card game.
Yeah, he's been getting back into it lately. So.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Boy.
But really, somebody on Twitter called me a goddamn Pokemon queen, and that was probably the best 4 words anyone has spoken to me ever.
That's a huge compliment right there.
I was like, this is what my life has been building to. So I actually have a Pokemon feature coming up today about Pokemon cards. So keep an eye out for that.
Yes, and my Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle official review on GameSpot.com is live on the site, so you can check out all my dope words that I wrote about this game because I love it so much.
Hell yeah.
Man. Rarely do I tweeted this, is that rarely do I feel this strongly about a game. So it was nice to put so much time and effort into the game and the review itself. Me and Jean-Luc are collaborating on the video review, which will be out shortly. That takes a little bit more work because I'm trying to get good footage of not just
Way
me
to
getting...
self-own. Oh my God.
It's a fighting game. You get your ass beat.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you did a great job with the review.
Oh, thank you.
So you should be proud, and everyone should read why Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is like a super good anime crossover fighting game.
Game of the Year 2018. You heard it here first.
I mean, it's not confirmed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your game of the year 2018.
I'm fighting already.
All right. I think we're gonna say goodbye.
Yes, let's say goodbye for the day.
And get on to some more E3 prep because, oh my God.
Oh my God, we got so much stuff to do. It's not even E3 yet, but we do it because we love y'all. We do it because we love video games. And we also do it because we love our coworkers, like Matt Padgett, Tony Wilson,
Emily Conti. Sorry.
Conti. Oh, sorry.
Emily Conti.
Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Emily Conti. Damn it.
Chris Pereira, Eric Tay, John Luke.
Yeah.
Just cause. It's great.
Thanks, Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc has been super helpful for me, with me. He's been super helpful to me these past couple of days. Very supportive fella, and we love him, and I want to thank him personally. Mm-hmm. And I personally want to thank all you.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Errol, who just said good luck with E3 prep. Thank you always for watching. And I will not be here tomorrow, but Michael will most likely see you tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's just a meeting that I have to go to during the time that we do this show.
There's a lot of meetings.
So thank you again. Just a reminder that we will not be doing the show during E3. There will be a lot of E3 coverage, a lot of news on the site. So please keep an eye out on GameSpot for E3 stuff, but we will be doing our own thing, which you'll get to check out, but not GameSpot Daily.
There'll be plenty of breaking news on the website, so we can take a breather for a week. Yeah. But at least for Thursday and Friday this week, we will be live. So tune back in at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and where we won't have any more audio issues.
Hopefully. All right.
Please.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.